can we first talk about the absolute drama that is trying to keep your channel monetized on YouTube at the moment? It has been so difficult on my channel with monetization and stuff. It's been an absolute saga. One thing after another. I wanted to just get this off my chest. For those of you who didn't know, if you don't follow me on Twitter, please do. That's where I complain about everything, but I also try to be pretty funny. Over on Twitter, I've been talking about this ongoing thing of YouTube demonetizing my videos for frequent use of extreme profanity. So if you know anything about me and my videos, you would be just as confused as I am. It's not just like some false detection. They pick it up, or someone reports it, I suppose. One of you is snitching on me for my false swearing, and then a human reviewer, some human out there, is watching the video and going, oh yeah, no. That's definitely some really extreme use of language. And what that means is when the human reviews it, that means that that's just done. You can't complain about it anymore. You don't even get the chance. They just tell you, this thing has been demonetized and it's been confirmed by a human. You're using extreme profanity. Which I'm not. I'm just not. So I don't know what they're going on about. And so I tweeted them about it, and they were like, oh, we'll get our team looking into that. And a day later, which, by the way, all of your views kind of come in the first 24 hours. If they're getting back to you a day later, you've already lost the money that you were gonna make from that video anyway. But that's beside the point. It's just a principle thing. You want the video to be monetized because it should be. They come back a day later and they're like, oh, we've had a look at it. We can't monetize it. It's true. You're using extreme profanity. And I'm like, okay, can you tell me what I did? And they're like, oh, here's the link to what you've got to look over in order to determine what you're doing right or wrong. And there you go. And I was like, yeah, I've looked at the thing. I'm telling you, I didn't say anything. We combed through the video to make sure no one in the chat even said anything. They replied saying, while we can't provide specifics, please check the website link we sent you earlier to see what the general rules are. They can't provide specifics. They can't even tell me what it is I'm doing wrong. So I leave it because I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. A week or two later, it happens again. Another one of my videos flagged for extreme profanity. And so I tweet them again saying, guys, it doesn't make any sense. This doesn't check out. This is happening often now. It's costing me. I've got editors to pay. And at the moment, we're kind of just doing this for free because you won't let me monetize my channels, which I try hard to make family friendly. Sorry, my videos, not my channels. But I mean, same thing. My channels in general. And they reply, we'll get our team to look into it again. And I go, okay, here we go. And you know what? You know what really bugs me about this? They get back a day and a half, 2 days later, and they're like, we found it's incorrect. It should be monetized now, which is not what I wanted. Because like I said, all the views have kind of already come in. The video's already a little bit old now. People aren't really watching it anymore. And now I can't even use it as a case of okay, but can you check my last one? Because that one you said was also... So I just move on with my life. And then, I don't know if I'm getting my timelines mixed up here, but then the 5-minute crafts thing happens. The video that we make, I upload it to YouTube. The checks tell me that I can't even show the thing on YouTube. Not just it can't be monetized, it simply cannot be shown. So I go, okay, let's do this big event on Twitch where I show everybody the screening of the video. That way I can kind of get something out of it. I can get people to come and follow me on Twitch, which is where I want you to be. If you're not following me on Twitch, make sure you're following me on Twitch. So I get everyone there for the big event. It was a big turnout. Loved it. You guys were all there. You guys were super supportive. It actually did genuinely help recoup some of the costs that, went into making the video, paying the editors to edit it, all that kind of stuff. And I go, okay, 5-minute crafts off the list. No more 5-minute crafts. Can't do it anymore. So the other day, I make a trim video. Now, I was 100% sure. Trim 5-minute crafts, they were different beasts. But I'm wrong. Apparently, Trim is also run by the same company, the same studio that does the demonetization claims, and the Trim video completely demonetized. For some reason can still be shown, but it's completely demonetized. So it goes up, it's still on the channel, it just earns $0. And this is all just stacking up one on top of the other. At this point, it's just it is the Joinen channel is a charity. I'm just me and all my editors were doing it purely for the pure enjoyment of making YouTube videos. I'm very grateful to be in the position that I'm in. I'm very grateful, but the position I'm in is I can afford to pay editors to help me make videos. And I can only do that when the videos are actually monetized. And then the other day, I stupidly recorded a video about 7-second riddles, which of course is owned by the same people as 5-minute crafts. Edit the whole thing, go through the whole process. I think it's a banger video. I think it's super interesting. It's supposed to be the last video about 7-second riddles. And that video gets claimed. Obviously. Gets claimed so hard that it can't be shown on YouTube. So again, I'm trying to convince everyone to come to Twitch for the big event, Friday the 13th, if this clip comes out before then. I think it will, so make sure you're there. The last video about 7-second riddles that will ever be on the channel, because I'm not filming one of those again. Just what an absolute saga. It just doesn't stop. And so today, I had in my schedule to film a video about a Brightside video, which if you didn't know, is owned by 5-minute crafts. My new plan is like I chop together like from an old YouTube video. I have to like insert footage of me talking between it, just unrelated footage, and then upload that privately to my channel, wait for it to do its check, see if it gets claimed at all. And then if it doesn't, then I think I'm in the clear. And so that is the new workflow for these types of videos, which is just such a pain because technically it's all fair use anyway. Like it all falls under fair use because you're transforming the content. You're reviewing it. That's supposed to be allowed within the realm of copyright, but just YouTube automated systems, it's a nightmare. Dude, when this song plays, playing Super Mario World, and you just pat yourself on the back because you just spent like 3 years of your childhood trying to complete the game. Hey, Jarvis! Jarvis gang! Are you wearing lipstick? No. My nips. Oh gosh. I meant to say my lips. My lips are naturally whatever color they are at the moment. Yeah, why don't they sell nipstick? What about that? There's a product idea. Someone can make a business out of that. I'll just let you have that one for free. Relax, Joinen. Joinen, this is why we don't get monetized. I get demonetized for the extreme profanity, when in reality, I need to be demonetized for talk about nipstick. There is a product? Oh, yeah. Okay. No, that makes sense. Because you're saying it's like a nipple pasty. It's like supposed to like keep your clothes or whatever stuck to you. Yeah, that makes sense. And it's a fairly creative name then. Get demonetized for something worth getting demonetized for. Exactly. Like I don't even use coarse language and I get demonetized for it. I feel like I have that perception of life in general, of like there's certain things that if you get in trouble for, it's just sort of, you're like, okay, like you don't want to go to jail, right? But if you were going to go to jail, you'd want it to be for something that you can be proud of. I think I remember having that thought the first time. What was his name? Jerome. Do you guys remember Jerome? I used to make YouTube videos and he was friends with like Casey Neistat and stuff. I think he was on Vine as well. He did a video once where he was like just in like a Speedo and a blow up, what's it called? Like a floaty, you know, the ring, a blow up, you know what I'm talking about? A big ring. And he was on a plane and I don't know whether it was kicked off, but he was almost kicked off or something like that. And I was like, yeah, you wouldn't want to get kicked off a plane. But if you were going to, getting kicked off for something like that, maybe that's the way you want to go. I don't know if the story there relates very well. But all I'm saying is that if I'm going to get demonetized on YouTube, I would prefer it to be for nipstick rather than for coarse language, which I don't even use. You shouldn't be proud of committing crimes, maybe? No, obviously not. I'm just saying that if you were going to be arrested or something, you'd want it to be for like, you know, one of those like stupid crimes that's like, why is that a law? You know, there's some dumb laws out there. Can't be drunk in a bar in Alaska or something. Yeah. like yes, you don't want to be proud of committing crimes or going against the law. I wonder what the silly ones are here. All right, here's some weird Australian laws. For example, in Australia, it is illegal to wear hot pink hot pants after midday on a Sunday. It is an offense to possess 50 kilograms of potatoes in Western Australia. Bars are required to stable, water, and feed the horses of their patrons. How about that? You must have a neck-to-knee swimsuit in order to swim at Brighton Beach in Melbourne. That's what I'm saying. Be right back, gonna buy a horse in Australia. Yeah, if that's true, you take your horse up to a bar. They're like yelling at you. They're like, get out of here. And you're like, what are you gonna do? Call the police? Get them to look it up. Why does hot pink, hot pants sound like something Troom Troom would say? Hot pink, hot pants on a Sunday afternoon. Hot glue.
We love our random weekend stream.
Yeah. technically only streaming because we didn't stream on Friday, but I was joking about this with Matt and Sam, and we were talking about the idea of just having like everything and even the most mundane channel ideas possible. We've got like Joinen walks, where I just like have like a first-person camera and I just walk around the city. Joinen goes to the grocery store. Yeah, Joinen shops. We're gonna have all of it. It's got to be one word and it's got to end in S. Joinen walks is just a Pulse JB IRL stream cosplay. When I go to Japan, I want to do a IRL stream with Porusu in Tokyo. That would be fun. Joinen eats. Yeah, Joinen cooks. You know, there's endless possibility here. Joinen laughs. It's just a channel of me just laughing. Just super cuts of me laughing. Joinen sins. That's for the other website. Joinen does homework. No, yeah, Joinen studies. I would genuinely do that. Have you guys seen that guy on YouTube who just studies? He gets like wicked views. This guy, James Scholes, he does these videos where he studies for like 12 straight hours and they're live. Like it's actually him. They're like every day. He just studies for like 12 hours. Then he takes like a 10-minute break and then he's back into it. Look at this. Breaks it down into like 10-hour sessions with like a break in between each one every day. And people just watch him live, and you can join the Discord and like be here, but you'll be silent. And most people just jump in here and they study with him, and he gets like wicked views. Look, it's the whole thing. Like it's actual 12 hours. There's like a cat up there. Now the cat's down here. Insane. It could exist. It could exist. Joinen studies. I'm not doing 12 hours though. I do like 40 minutes. There's no way he's actually studying. No, he is. You gotta watch some of his videos. Like he's got some, I recommend watching this video. How I studied for 12 hours a day for over a year. He kind of talks about the whole process and like, it's insane. Make sure not to miss the new big event. There's a big event that I am holding on Twitch. It's gonna be Friday the 13th, so that it's easy to remember, 12 p.m. Except for the fact that it's not that easy to remember because if you live in the US, it's actually the day before, like 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be declassifying another Joinen video that cannot be shown on YouTube due to copyright purposes. Completely disallowed from being shown on YouTube. Not just not monetizable, can't even be shown. So that's why we're showing it over on Twitch. 7-second riddles. It is the final video about 7-second riddles and about how their channel is dying. Make sure you're there. It's gonna be fun.